Packers had took the training wheels off as Malik Willis led the Green Bay Packers in a win against the Tennessee Titans on the road, 30-14. Looking like a veteran himself, he balled out with 13 for 19 in passing, 202 yards, 1 touchdown, as well as running the ball in himself and leading in rushing yards with 73 on the board, outdoing Josh Jacobs and Emmanuel Wilson. Completely took the training wheels off for a guy who just learned the system 6 weeks ago and came in to tear it up in a revenge game against a team who threw him out like he was old clothes. They threw him out like he was old garbage in the revenge game and came up and showed out. And it was a baller game. You know, Christian Watson was leading in receiving yards with 67, Jaden Reed with 50, Emmanuel Wilson also had some receiving yards with 35. You know, get your mashed potatoes because Malik Willis is gravy. All you needed was one. All I needed was one more game for you. Just one. I didn't need it another year. I didn't need it another month. I didn't need it another week. I just needed one more. And you did it, brother. This was an incredible game, man, and it just shows that the Packers have a great team, even without Jordan Love, as much as he is as a dog. But we have kind of a system team, and that's okay. You know, we have so many great players who could get hot, you know, and so many guys that could take control. You know, Malik Willis, he proved that he is, you know, a capable quarterback without his main guy. You know, and he showed up and showed out and did a lot of running himself, getting out of tackles, you know, even getting the ball down the field. It wasn't just about a run game, even though he was leading in the rushing game. But he had a nice couple of throws. He had 4 30-yard passes. Talk about that defense, you know, Jair Alexander with the pick 6, you know, in his second drive from Will Levis, and just oopsie daisy gave it right up. Somebody even predicted it, so that was pretty wild. But, you know, Xavier McKinney as well as an interception. You know, but the Packers had 7 sacks on the board. You know, that was the most recorded since the Eagles in 2020, the last time they had more, you know, than 6. But that was wild, man. This was a really sack game. You know, Jeff Hafley, man, he had some incredible defense compared to Will Joe. Packers next week in week 4 will go on to face their rivals in the first game with the Vikings, which will be at home. You know, so we get to come back and see Aaron Jones. And it's going to be a crazy game, man. It's going to be a crazy battle. Hopefully Jordan Love is going to be starting next week. But, hey, if he isn't, I'm comfortable with Malik Willis. And, you know, he's proven that he's a very capable quarterback. I know the Titans are sick right now for trading Malik Willis. Leading in rushing yards and passing yards. You know, Will Levis is going to have himself a Bryce Young day today. That's what you know, the defense was just not stepping up for the Titans. You know, Packers were having their way. They were having their way, and then the blocks were pretty good. You know, Kraft, when we was up on the offensive side of the ball, everything was clicking and clacking. We were exposing the frauds who they call themselves Tennessee Titans. If you would have told me that they were trading Malik Willis to keep Levis, I would have said you would have fooled me. You would have fooled me. But that's what happened. You know, the Tennessee Titans do not know how to manage quarterbacks. There's no way I'm trading Malik Willis for this Levy guy, and he can't even throw the ball down the field. You know, Malik is at least versatile. He can run the ball, and he can pass. You know, he had 3 30-yard passes just in the first quarter alone.